Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. This is season 4 episode 5 and it's called Novation. I don't know what that word means. I've never heard that word. Innovation. It looks like someone's just written it down wrong. Innovation, but Novation? Don't know what that is. I suppose it's got to be something to do with progress, I suppose. Anyway, last couple of episodes we've had Olivia and Walter now are aware that the man that they keep seeing is the same person. And then we had last episode where Walter was scared that he was going to be sent back to St. Clair's. I don't like seeing Walter like this. Very much worse than he was in the first season. We've got used to him sort of being more wacky than, disturbed. And here it's just painful to watch. Because obviously he hasn't had Peter there to stabilise him, ground him. Olivia's doing a good job, but it can be no match, really. And of course, Walter's living with the guilt of having not been really responsible for, one of them, but being responsible for the death of Peter twice. I know he wasn't really responsible for the first, for his own son, but he was definitely responsible for Walternut's son. And then we had last episode where Peter appeared in the electrical magnetic field that they were generating due to Subject 9, whose name I can't remember. And Peter was pulled out of Raiden Lake in New York, which I'm pretty certain is where it all started. And he's in the hospital, he's asking for Olivia, no one remembers who he is. And that's where we left it. And I really, really want to continue with that. I've got a funny feeling that by the start of this episode, we've moved on a little bit. But I really want to know how that conversation goes. How does Peter convince Olivia that, he is her boyfriend from an alternative timeline? Oh, it could get confusing. And of course, we've got this new breed of shapeshifters, and one of them survived, and I can't remember what her name was. Nadia. I've been rewatching Lost a little bit, so I might be getting my names confused here. Anyway, we are going to follow on from this. Good. And nobody, of course, trusts him either, because he's just some rando that knows classified information about Fringe Division.
I've been haunted for weeks with visions of a strange man, and now the stranger is here in the flesh, in our midst, and no one will let me examine him or even see him. I'm kept in the dark, knowing nothing.
Walter, he says that you're the only one he'll speak to.
Me?
He's saying that his name is Peter Bishop. He says it's your son.
That's going to add a whole new layer of confusion to Walter's already addled brain.
Thought you said you hated that sweater.
I thought I'd give it a second chance.
What's all this?
Is she the
Looks
shapeshifter?
like a cyclone went through here.
I can't find the electric bill.
She's trying to fit into a world she doesn't fully get. And And the science behind the shape-shifting ability isn't working very well.
Oh, what's wrong with your skin? Kieran, what?
Your research files, are they in the safe?
What?
Your files, where are they?
Oh. Okay, she is the shapeshifter, but not in the guise that she was in before. Oh.
There's a 99.7% probability that this man is in fact related to you.
Discovered another universe. There's no reason there shouldn't be more out there we're yet to find.
Yeah.
Another version of Peter from a third universe where he didn't die as a boy.
Walter, people from other universes don't just show up in your dreams.
He asked for my theory, and it claimed it was flawless.
And it's a pretty good theory for what the evidence he's got.
Hello, Walter.
Does Peter still not quite get it?
You don't know who I am, do you? I know this must be confusing for you, but something's happened, and you're the only person who can help me.
What do you want from me?
I need you to help me figure out why no one remembers me. Why you don't remember me.
I'll try.
There are two universes. Ours, over here, and another one that's just like it, just slightly different. The other universe is dying, and because they're interconnected, ours is dying as well.
How does he know all this?
So you built a machine to save us. To form a bridge between the two worlds so that we could work together to heal them both. And
Yeah.
you created it so that I was the power source.
There is a machine, but I didn't build it. I don't know who you are, what your agenda is, or why you claim to be my son.
Do you have a son, Walter? You and Elizabeth, did you have a son?
Yes,
Did.
he died.
The observer didn't pull us out of the lake that night?
He doesn't even know who the observers are.
That must be it, Walter.
What's an observer?
It all makes sense now. How am I here? How am I back? Something's gone wrong, Walter. Something's happened.
We're finished here. Take me back to my lab.
Yeah.
I'd like to go now.
No, please,
It's fried and it's feeding into his delusions. This is not going the way I was hoping it was going, but it makes a lot of sense.
Victim's skin is translucent.
Yay, Lincoln.
Robert's murder, I've been keeping up with local police bulletins, looking for anything that came across the wire with a similar MO.
See, I thought we killed the last of these things at the train yards.
Apparently not.
So the shapeshifter hasn't found who she was looking for.
You're Dr. Malcolm Truss. You worked at Massive
Oh.
Dynamic, correct?
I stand corrected. She has found who she's looking for.
You leave. You are trespassing on private.
I'm gonna need your help.
So what is it that she wants then? Why does she want this guy in particular?
Dr. Malcolm Truss? He used to work for Massive Dynamic, but he left the company maybe 10 years ago.
The name doesn't ring a bell. Let's see what we can find. Ah, I remember Dr. Truss.
What kind of projects was he working on?
Well, several. Perhaps if you told me why you're interested in him, I might be a better help.
He was abducted from his house in Vermont this morning. We think a shapeshifter was responsible.
Shapeshifter. But what would a shapeshifter want with Malcolm Truss?
Well, yeah, exactly.
There was one project Malcolm was working on.
Thank you.
Cellular replication. It was designed
Oh.
to help patients with extensive tissue damage.
There you go. She's trying to
Burning
stabilise.
Patients' amputees.
Did it work?
No, he never had a chance to find out. William shut the project down, citing ethical concerns.
That's unusual for William Bell. So where's William Bell in this timeline? Is he over the other side? Is he dead?
Well, if the shapeshifter's flawed, then it might have something to do with the tech Dr. Bishop pulled from inside the two we killed at the train yard.
Maybe that's what's malfunctioning.
I checked with tech
Yeah.
services, they don't even know what the device is, the purpose it serves.
They're memory disks. I've seen them before. Well, I know if you shoot them in the head, they bleed mercury.
Those are the old ones. What about the new ones, the human shapeshifters?
Oh, he doesn't know anything about them.
Prototypes, human hybrids.
Tell us about the memory disks.
They're a lot more than that, actually.
If you've decrypted their tech before, you think you could do it again?
I'll ask the questions, Agent Lee.
He's asking the right questions, though.
Aren't able to crack it. What's the harm in letting him try?
You about done.
Lincoln has a point. What is the harm in letting me try?
Anyone have a better idea?
Lincoln's taking charge.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, yeah, the plates have been picked up. This is gonna not be pretty.
Over.
Yeah, that's the plate. Be advised here at 2-4, the suspect is armed and dangerous. Stand down and wait for backup, over.
Roger that, waiting for backup. Sierra 2-4 out.
Backup's never gonna... Well, backup might arrive, but it'd be too late for you, mate.
Ready?
Oh, he's dead in the car, isn't he? Or under the car. Yeah.
Okay, we got a hit on Malcolm Truss's plates 2 hours from here, Rutland, Vermont.
Truss comes in at 11:53 a.m. Pays for his gas, in cash, alone.
Not exactly the behavior of someone being held against their will. Seems more like an accomplice.
Unless he doesn't know he's with a shapeshifter.
Well, yeah, obviously he does. That's the case. I mean, why would he?
The fact that you're even alive is nothing short of a miracle.
And I suppose that would make you a miracle worker.
After all, the graphs were based on your research.
Is he the one that created these human shapeshifters on the other side?
Well, the good news is I found the source of the cellular degeneration. Your genome isn't fully propagating through the artificial tissue.
Can you fix it?
I had hoped this day would come. Yes, I can.
It's a DNA sequence.
Meaning what exactly?
Meaning, I found 6 distinct genetic profiles on that memory from the shapeshifter tech. Apparently these things are able to switch between every single identity they've ever taken now, not just one.
That's gonna make it a lot more difficult to find them.
Yeah.
It's going to make them impossible to find. Improved models do a lot more than just take on the appearance of another person. They replicate their victims down to the molecular level. They can replace any one of us. And short of performing surgery to find those memory disks, you would have absolutely no way of knowing.
No, anyone can be a shapeshifter. Trust is going to be, or distrust is going to be rampant. You're going to be always doubting the motives of everyone you speak to. Oh, you just transformed into Karen, didn't you?
Why do you look like my wife?
Now he wants out.
You said you were going to help me, Malcolm, and you will.
So when the tech is perfected, it's going to be terrible, but at the moment they've got no control over it.
Why did you look like my wife?
Malcolm, it's not important right
Why
now.
did you look like my wife?
Malcolm?
Great progress requires great sacrifice. Your work created me.
And now he sees why William Bell shut it down for ethical reasons.
How much longer?
5 minutes for the centrifugation process, and then we'll know if the serum's complete.
On your go.
Is he going to get the hell out of there? I wouldn't blame him if he tried to get the hell out of there. But it might have been the wrong idea. Why do these episodes always end up in a gunfight?
This is Agent Dunham. Agent Warwick is down. We need paramedics on the roof now.
She jumped.
Ah, okay, she can survive that. You lost her. Oh,
That's not our shapeshifter.
no. Yes.
That's Agent Warwick.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
Units on that ambulance now.
Oh, he's gone.
Agent Dunham,
I have those hourlies you asked for.
Thank you, Joe. Do you want to go get a bite to eat or something?
No.
Are you flirting?
Thank you. I'm gonna head back to the hotel.
Because Lincoln in the other universe really likes her, so it'd be ironic that she really likes him in this universe.
Didn't you already do this?
I'm sorry?
You already gave me the...
Agent Dunham, are you alright?
Yeah. Just a little tired, I think. Thank you.
Walter, I know how strange this all is. How hard it must be for you. But I don't know what to do. Nobody remembers me here. I need your help, Walter, to fix this.
Wherever you came from, however you got here,
Go back.
I can't help you.
Walter, you don't understand.
I tried to help a boy. A version of my son, 25 years ago. But that boy was never my son. Neither you.
Well, that is technically true. He's going to have to convince the others. I think Walter's going to be the hardest because he's got to break down that paranoia. It worked. Okay. Are you sure about that? Have you given it enough time to make sure? Others. What does that mean? Other shapeshifters? A group that are called the Others? Okay then, this I thought once Peter was back he would slip straight back into the flow, and it's proving to be slightly more difficult than that, isn't it? Because no one trusts him. No one knows who the hell he is or why he knows the things he does. So this is going to be a longer journey than I thought it was going to be, but a very interesting one. I'm starting to wonder how Peter is going to convince the others. In fact, I've been thinking about that for a while, but I thought it would be a lot easier. I think convincing Walter is going to be the last thing he has to do. He has to convince everybody else, and Walter will follow suit, so to speak. But he's got that guilt complex. He's got all that grief built up that's being dredged to the surface. And he's got his own mental problems to deal with. I don't think Peter's going to be able to convince Walter alone. I think it's going to have to be... I think Lincoln, possibly. I know he's a new character and it doesn't hold the same weight, but Lincoln seems to be the one that's more open to listen to Peter, hear what he has to say. So it might be Lincoln that breaks it all. I'm still thinking Olivia though. And Olivia and Lincoln, is there a thing going on there? Like, or the hint of a thing going on there? I mean, Lincoln and Olivia, I like that matchup. But, I mean, didn't faux Olivia have her chance with Lincoln in the other universe, and she chose... In all honesty, she didn't choose him twice. But this is this universe, this is this Olivia, totally different character. Maybe. I hope they don't focus on it too much, but in the realms of realism, I think it might be a nice idea to explore. Just not too heavily. I'm beginning to like this Lincoln again. I like him in the other universe. I liked him in this universe, but obviously he's needs to be brought up to speed, and I think he's pretty much up to speed now. He's seems to be settled as a permanent member of the Fringe division now, which I am very happy about. So the mystery will continue. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep well, stay safe. See you later.